Hey!
Yeah.
Welcome to another Ramble Radio!
But it's video.
Is it?
I think so.
Wow.
Think so.
Wow.
Wow.
By the way,
Wow.
the Noodle Monster delivery man got to hear all of that loud and in person. He laughed.
He
Okay.
laughed? You should bring him on.
Should bring him on the podcast.
Tell him how good Noodle Monster is.
Yeah, the Noodle Monster's great. They should sponsor us.
They should.
My God.
I mean, if
Ramble-
him Vita can sponsor us.
Right? The Veters, and they gave us so much.
So much. Life-changing.
Life-changing money. We're on a yacht right now, Eddie. The yacht is so big, you have your own quarters and recreated Colton's room at your apartment on our yacht.
Yeah.
Because the same here.
Yeah,
These are
same
actually
here.
all doubles.
Yeah.
These are the same figures I also have at my house. my
Yeah, we're on
apartment.
separate yachts that we recreated to look like our
Right.
apartments.
Right.
Just so the Ramblers wouldn't feel less than.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how well Hemp Vita took care of us.
We didn't want them to think we changed.
Why would we?
Yeah.
By the way, this is Ramble Radio, Eddie 267.
That's a big one number.
It's a big one.
Big number.
You think it's just you and me?
Yeah.
It is again. Cody,
Is he dead? Is he in a trunk somewhere?
he's not feeling well. Thank
Is-
God he tested negative for COVID. Thank God.
Oh, that's good. Good news.
But he's not feeling well. But I think this goes deeper.
Really. Elaborate.
As you know, it was my birthday this past weekend.
Yes, it
And
was.
thank you to all the Ramblers. And you for the birthday wishes.
Yes.
Very sweet. All the
course,
Ramblers,
of
too. And
course.
James for the birthday. On my actual birthday, I got a text message, Eddie.
Huh.
And it said, yo, Doug's in jail. He needs money. And I was like, it was a Dallas number. So I thought, okay, this could be a spam bullshit thing.
Yeah, of
But
course.
it also is a Dallas number. So maybe I'm like one digit removed from who they thought was going to help them. My number.
Right.
And I get another thing. Yo, Doug needs some money in his books or something.
Uh-huh.
And I go, you have the wrong number. Okay, sorry. Today,
Yeah.
I get a phone call. A
Same
toll-free call.
Oh, toll-free call.
And I get a message saying, this is Douglas Brown, incarcerated at the Kaufman County Jail. Set up an account for 21 cents a minute at www.ncic.com or call this number to talk. So, Damo, I mentioned this on my Twitch stream, and Damo, Rambler Extraordinaire,
Yeah.
he presented something that worries me.
What?
Could that be Cody using a fake name to hide from the loan shark?
Cody could be Doug. And he's trying to not just protect himself, but he's trying to protect you.
Me.
Yeah.
He's doing the ultimate solid here. He's
Oh. Man, I'm worried now.
I'm very worried.
Do we get free Doug t-shirts made up?
We need to get Doug out of there.
Free
I'm not going to call that fucking number, but
Let's
get
dig Doug out. Dig Doug out.
Dig Doug out. Dig Doug out. Dig Doug. And then we put Cody's face over the guy from Dig Doug.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, in honor of this, do you play Dig Doug on your Twitch stream for the
I
rest
need
of the week?
to. I think I kind of have to. Dig Doug out. Dig Doug out. So, this is going to be a quick Ramble Radio. This is going to be kind of, how they were intended.
Yeah, just little hit and runs.
But, boy, do I have a story for the Ramblers.
Lay it on me.
I mentioned this on my Twitch. I didn't even have time to tell you about this.
Oh.
Do
Okay.
you remember the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 story? When I was at the GameStop in Orange County, where Andrea's parents live.
Yeah.
And I went to the GameStop. Now, I have the game Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Uh-huh.
Very good Japanese RPG for the Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Okay. It's a hard game to find.
Mhm.
Right now, today,
Yeah.
if you were to get it complete, that's over a hundo, babe.
Wow.
That's over a hundo,
A
pal.
Hondo.
So, I was able to find it very cheap about a year and a half ago. I found the cartridge only. The Switch couldn't even find the full thing.
Okay.
So I have it. And I go in to so my cousin Jackie is visiting with her family. We met up at Disney.
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah.
My godson Carlitos, the day before, 2 days before Disney,
Okay.
we go to a mall. The mall that's right by the shops at Mission Viejo. I'll just say it.
Mr. Viejo.
Shops at Mission Viejo.
Viejo.
In Ladera. Rancho Ladera, California. Where is it? Well, it's in Mission Viejo. And look at her.
I
God, does she get more Valley Girl? Mission Viejo. Mission Viejo. Viejo. Mission Viejo. Anyway.
Is she just dripping wet with your Spanish accent?
She's
With your
dripping wet. No, she's got her Marjorie Taylor Greene Stop the Steal shirt on now when I do my Spanish. Honey, we'll be friends. I'm joking. Let's be
Come
friends.
on.
Come on.
Come
we're
on.
pals. Oh, she gave me the Dolomite.
She said there's only two sexes, and she walked out of the room.
That's it. She said there's only two sexes, and she stormed out.
It wasn't even what we were talking about, but okay.
And didn't even mention it. So I'm there with Carlos, and Jackie is with her children, who you met.
Yeah.
Yep. Who we cut a promo.
We
with
did.
one of them with one of her daughters.
Yeah, we did.
Ramble Radio live.
And very inappropriate.
Very extremely.
Yeah.
So Jackie.
Not Ari Spears. Inappropriate.
No,
but...
not that. Not the Tiffany Haddish Ari Spears.
No, not that inappropriate.
We didn't go there. But so we do this, and so we're at that mall. I'm with Carla. Jackie's with her children and her and her partner. They're somewhere. Moses and Mo and Jackie, him and her, the kids are somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm with Carlos, and then Carlos leaves because he's had a rough life at 17. He has to go sit down in one of those automated massage chairs at the mall.
Yeah. He's a lot. It's a lot being 17.
It's a lot being 17. And so I'm at GameStop. And Eddie, at a lot of GameStops, they have like a stanchion, whatever you call it, cardboard display of some Nintendo Switch games. It's just a generic display of Nintendo Switch games in those generic GameStop boxes, almost Blockbuster-esque. They're like the black fake, and sometimes they even have like the shitty artwork, the printed GameStop little logo with the title on it. If someone just sells them back the disc, right?
Right. They put a Xerox copy of the.
Yes. Yeah. So this is it's in one of the it's in the case is like that, but the artwork is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's the legit artwork for the game that I'm missing the artwork of, and I went to my buddy Adam's store, Game Dude in North Hollywood, and bought like a $1 Switch game just so I could get a case, right? So I had the case with Xenoblade in it. But there's no artwork. There's nothing. And so I see the artwork, and I'm like, oh wow. And
so you steal it.
I should have. Don't you think?
Looking
back, when you hear the story, so I go in and I go, oh wow, do you have the game in stock? I play dumb because I know no fucking GameStop on the planet has that game. They quit making it.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, oh, no, we don't. It's a really hard one to find. I'm like, yeah, I was excited. I said, because I would have gotten it as a gift. I said, because I have the cartridge. I said, but all I need is the artwork. And it's like, any chance? That's all I said. Any chance. Oh, the guy, Eddie, the guy just pulls a, gee willikers, so I'm not so sure if the boss will allow that. That's what I get from this guy. Right? Just oh gee. Oh jeez. I'm not supposed to touch a vagina. Like that kind of shit. Right. And so I'm like, okay. I'm gonna quote an old comedian I knew in Dallas named Neil Edwards, who had this really funny bit. He goes, I look like the guy in the back seat of every redneck moonshine car chase movie from the 70s. Nobody said nothing about there being no killing. And that's exactly what this guy was. Right? It's 1,000% what this guy was. He was like, nobody said nothing about, oh, gee, I don't know. So I'm like, here, come on, dude. So then the manager walks up.
Okay.
I'm thinking, hey, right?
Right. He'll play along.
And I'm like, dude, I have the game, Is there any chance I could have absolutely not. He drops one of those.
Well, that seems like a very final thing to say.
Yes.
The business is over here. Move along.
Right.
Right.
And I leave. I'm like,
absolutely not.
I'm like, wow.
Ooh.
And I almost talked Carl. I'm like, dude, should we try to steal this fucking thing? You know what I mean? I'm just like, should we? Carlos, the angel on the shoulder. Fuck this guy. You'll get it some other time. He's right. He's right.
Yeah.
But part of me, ooh. So then So then Jackie goes, hey, we're about to walk into GameStop. Where are you guys at? She calls me. I'll meet you there. I go in. The store manager, he now has the Xenoblade 2 case empty with the artwork behind the counter with a price tag on it.
What a motherfucker.
With a $54.99 used game price tag. And I'm like, what, did you magically get it in stock? And he pretends he didn't hear me. And he's just
wow.
Yes. And then so I go,
what a dick.
I'm like, I will give you $20. $20 for just ring up any generic fucking thing. He goes, dude, this can't leave the store, man. Game over.
Wow.
I am stewing, Eddie.
This is.
And. Now. That's a Vern, right? That's a. So. It's never. It's, you're a piece of shit when the right answer is, I should have just stole it. You know what I mean? That's how you know that guy is a pile of shit.
So what that guy probably did is after you left, looked that up online. So, this is valuable.
And sold it, something. That's what I'm
thinking. And then put it back behind the counter.
Behind the counter. Now, it's the day before my birthday. It's September 3rd, Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm running an errand in that very mall. Andrea's out having her Stop the Steal rally. With
Trump rally watch party.
Right, Trump rally watch party with the Dr. Oz signs and all that.
Yeah, of course. That's what she was doing.
So I'm like,
tuned in to Newsmax. He was ready to go.
Right. And I'm like, well, let me go to the mall. And Eddie, I walk in, and that GameStop is hopping.
Oh.
And the only person there is that fucking manager.
Oh.
And guess what's behind him on the counter?
The cover.
With the fucking price tag. And I'm like, this fucking motherfucker. I'm like, this fucking guy.
This is where you go get something that looks like a gun and you rob the place.
And
not a real gun. We don't want to kill anybody.
No,
but at
I
least
ain't trying to hurt no one.
No, but you get something that looks like a gun.
And I'm like, this fucking asshole. So I leave. As I'm
just
leaving,
piping hot, just just.
And look, Eddie, I didn't have to be this
fists
upset.
Clenched.
I was like, and I walk out.
Yeah.
And that wasn't on the way home to where the car was. But I go run the errands I need to run.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, fuck this. And I walk back to that fucking store.
Third time you've gone into GameStop now. Third time.
He's gone. It's a whole nother person behind the counter.
Shift change.
Oh, hockey change. The lines change.
Oh, it's a new day.
No one's there in the store but this new guy.
Whoa.
And I looked at the dickhead. His name tag said like store leader.
Oh.
This dude's name tag said like something like corporate, like it was like this dude he
outranks the other dude.
This was Kirk. He had the Kirk pins. That guy had the Spock pins. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so I play fucking dumb. And I go, oh wow, you guys have Xenoblade Chronicles 2? And he goes, no, that one's really hard to get, man. He goes, I had to just bite the bullet and get the digital version. He goes, honestly, I don't know why this is up here. And I go, yeah. I said, well, I have the physical copy, but I just have the cartridge, and I'm just dying to get my hands on the slipcase. He goes, you mean the artwork? And I go, yeah. He goes, oh, here you go! He just hands it to me. He just pulls it out of the thing and goes, oh, there you go, man. And that was it!
Is there a price tag on it? Did they take the price tag off to hand it to you?
No, he didn't even have to because it was on the generic case was the price tag. I just needed the artwork. I have the case, baby. It just fucking, he goes, oh, this? It was like Reservoir Dogs. Oh, that cop? Bam, bam, bam. Like that's,
Now, is there any chance we can get the closed caption footage of when the other dude comes back into the store wondering where the slipcover is.
I want to try to. I don't know how we could do this. Maybe we could like pretend that somebody slipped and fell at the mall, and we're lawyers representing him, and we need footage from that afternoon, and we.
Or is there a way? Is there a way next time you go to see Hunter's parents, you can take the game with the slipcover back into that GameStop and just have it wearing around your shirt as like a necklace?
Someone said I should do the way Logan Paul wears a Pokemon card. Just get it graded, put it on a chain.
Just hang it. Walk into that GameStop.
Do I go to the GameStop window and go, you like apples? How about... You like fucking apples?
I think you have to.
The guy who outranked him just goes, oh, this? Here you go.
After that prick went and got it, put it behind the counter, wrote up a phony price tag.
For 2 months, it was sitting behind that fucking counter. And this guy, dude, it was like as if, I really felt like if De Niro had a happy ending in Heat. Right? He couldn't let it go. Remember that? He had to go back.
He doesn't go back. He doesn't go back.
Right. This time he goes back, kills Wengro, and leaves. Nobody calls anybody. No. He just gets in the car.
He's with the girl. They're gone.
And they drive off after he kills them. It was like if De Niro had a happy ending, and I was like, this motherfucker.
Wow.
Oh, Eddie. Oh, God. It was...
Wow.
I don't know. And you know, we're collectors, right? I don't want some generic fucking artwork. I don't want some bootleg. I want the real fucking deal.
Wow. So what a birthday. What a birthday.
What a birthday. That fucking mutt. Oh, God.
Wow.
Do we go back? Should I go back? What do you think?
I want you to go back. I want to see his reaction.
I know. I want to see his face. Like, hey, how you doing, pal? Hey, oh, should I just go play Devil? Oh, you sold the Xenoblade. So just say, oh, you sold it, huh?
Yeah.
What happened? I guess you sold it.
What'd you get for that?
What'd you get for it? You fuck! You
Yeah, and they just Joe Pesci him. Just fucking...
Right! Because that's what he did to me. He did the, go home and get your fucking shine box. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie, he said it can't leave the store. Guess what, motherfucker? Apparently it can. Apparently it can leave the store. You fucking piece of shit. Anyway.
Wow.
So there it is. There's Ramble Radio. That's Ramble Radio.
So he's now enemy number one in our hierarchy of GameStop villains. He now
took
supplants
over
GameStop Steve.
Guess what his name was?
What?
Steve.
They make them. They make these guys.
They mass produce.
They mass produce these things. These aren't people.
They're things, and they call them Steve.
They're GameStop Steves, and each GameStop has one.
So there it is. I'm gonna make a YouTube video about this. That's how much I'm gloating about this. Fuck that guy. God, well, look, I know we're having fun, but now we have contraction.
Okay. Skeletor. You probably just heard Jerry's story about finally being wronged, but then getting that wrong righted.
Yep.
Have you ever been wronged and then somehow, through some luck or the kindness of a stranger, had your wrong righted?
Well, Eddie, that's a wonderful question, and I'm glad that you've asked me. I don't want to talk about this. I think that son of a bitch should go back and return that fucking slipcase right now. It's the right thing to do. It's the honorable thing to do. Steve was just doing his job, and greatly. And I also think that once Fuckhead returns the slipcase, he needs to demand Steve gets a raise. He needs to call corporate and say, you give this man a new title and a raise. Because this is bullshit. I'm furious. This is the worst story I've ever fucking heard in my life. It's just, I'm hopping mad. And, I'll tell you, it sounds like this Steve really has a good head on his shoulders, sharp as a tack. I think I would give him the hardest job in Eternia. How about that? Yeah, and that's managing He-Man's mother's pussy! Because it's so big, there's a lot of employees to look after, a lot of stock.
I knew he wouldn't be on my fucking side. I knew that fucking asshole.
But
God damn it. That fucking prick. I knew he wouldn't do it.
I have a question. What did they stock in He-Man's mother's vagina?
What don't they stock, Eddie? Jesus, you want to know what happened to your precious dodo bird? There's a whole flock of them in that coach.
Okay.
Extinct animals. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I did not.
That's one of many. Crystal Pepsi. Okay, enough.
Just, wow.
Enough. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
The mythical final season of Airwolf. It's there.
Oh, God. All right. I didn't know there was a mythical
I didn't know there
final
was.
season of Airwolf.
Wish they would have wrapped that story up.
Yeah. God, what did we miss? Man. Cinesnob Cody.
Yes, Cinesnob Cody.
Please.
Or Doug, Cinesnob Doug at this point. We don't know. Could be Cinesnob Doug.
It could be Dougie. We don't know. Douglas. God damn it. Eddie. I am a real American. Fight for the
What
rights
stopped
of
you from ripping your shirt off and posing in the middle of the
I'm
GameStop?
right there like, brother. I fucking ran to Macy's. I literally ran, like thinking, what if he catches me? I had to run to when I got to Macy's. It was finally like, oh God, we did it.
We did it.
We did it. That's at Macy's.
You know what? You weren't tempted to drop it in someone else's like purse as they walk by, just to like,
just to get it out of my hand,
and then track that person home.
When I got to Macy's, I did the Akbar slouch. Like, we did it. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Well, there we go. Where can all the fine folk find you, Eddie?
5 days a week, patreon.com, The Ralph Report. Tuesdays, Fridays, Ramble Radio. And then
There it
Wednesdays, we got Ramble Propo.
Oh, that's right. You can find me in the same Ramble places. You can find Eddie also on YouTube. I'm going to tell this story on my YouTube channel. And I'm back on Twitch, twitch.tv/Retro Roach. I got my website again, jerryroachacomedy.com. Eddie Pence artwork greets you right when you open it.
Nice.
You know where to find us. You know where to love us. Do all that. We will see you tomorrow for a regular ramble. Stay safe, everybody. Take care. We love you.